God has been so good to our church. He's led us every step of the way. He's opened up doors for us to launch permanent locations in multiple states, and he's uniquely positioned us to stream the songs and sermons coming out of this house to our eFam meeting at pop-up events and watch parties around the world. Each week, our eFam open up their homes just like we would open up the doors of a campus to host watch parties. And now, our church is organizing pop-up events across the country where our eFam can come together and worship, hear the sermon, celebrate baptisms, and serve together. Really just get the full Elevation experience like they would at one of our physical locations. Although the types of spaces we're meeting in are different, people are engaging with the worship and Pastor Steven's sermons in the same way. When we started this ministry back in 2006, this isn't something we could have ever imagined. But obviously, God had more planned for our church.
As we began to see more and more people join us online each and every week, we knew that we had an opportunity to care for them in more ways than just online. We asked ourselves what it would be like to bring church to their community. How do we gather in person and experience church together?
Pop-ups really bring a form of connection that ensures you still feel a part, even though I don't live in Charlotte, North Carolina.
At this pop-up, my daughter is getting baptized. She said, "Mommy, I want to be baptized. I want to give my life to Jesus."
There was actually a young guy that was sitting behind me today when Pastor Zotto gave the opportunity for them to raise their hands and to make that declaration. He raised his hand. He was like, I was waiting for this opportunity so that I can fix my relationship with Christ.
I can't believe that I'm a part of this. Seeing in my home city the baptisms on the roof was just like emotionally overwhelming. I wasn't prepared for it.
The effects last after the pop-up is over.
Our goal isn't just to pop up one day and be gone the next. We want to actually invest in local communities each week through e-groups and outreach events and watch parties. We don't just want to put on an event. We want to empower the community to continue building and being the church, even when the pop-up is over.
Me and my husband found Tampa Bay eFam, and it was that watch party where I decided to rededicate my life. I joined my first e-group. I volunteered for the first time. I think we have grown more than we would ever think we could.
When I think about the watch party, I think about family, friends. We're here helping each other out.
The Clearwater Watch Party is made up of all walks of life, all ages. We are a very close group of people, and we definitely do life together.
It was mind-blowing to know that there's people all around, right here, that we can be the church without having a brick and mortar, without having walls. You can find your community.
I count it the greatest honor of my life to be able to call this my church family. And I live across the world. I think that for me is what's the most exciting thing, is that there are no boundaries.